Hello, Namaste. We are going to hear Vitala Pandurangan episode 12, Sant, Jana. We learnt about many male devotees. Does Vitala have no female devotees? Isn't it Lord Vitala a favorite child of women? There are a lot of female devotees for Vitala. Today we are going to learn about a devotee Jana or Jani. We already know this name. Along with Namadev family, his maid also went inside the earth. To know about this devotee, we must now go to Krishna avatar as well Rama avatar. We know in Rama avatar there was a maid for Kaikeyi whose name was Mantara and she was physically handicapped. The same Mantara was born as Trivarkara, that is, crippled at three places. Deformities. In three places in her body, which was ugly to look at. Her name was Gupjayi. She was giving sandal paste and perfumes to Kamsa. King Kamsa liked her perfumes and sandal paste, but she used to do her daily work with Krishna in her heart, always chanting Krishna mantra even while preparing sandalwood for King Kamsa. Always chanting. Krishna and Balrama and his friends arrived to Madura. They were invited by Kamsa, and a staunch devotee of Krishna but a friend of Kamsa, Akrura, went to Vrindavan to bring them. Few more friends of Krishna, Balram, also joined them. As they entered Mathura, Krishna met a washerman who refused to give good dresses to Krishna. But a tailor who witnessed that gave beautiful dresses to all of them. As they all came from a village, Krishna wanted to have a good outfit before meeting Kamsa. Then they met Gupjayi on the way and asked for sandal paste. She gladly gave them the perfumes and sandal paste. Krishna was very happy. She was really sincere. He pressed Gupjayi's toe with his toe, held her chin with one hand, held her hip with other hand, and straightened her posture. Not only that, he also made her the most beautiful woman. Gupjayi now surrendered herself to Krishna and asked him to accept her. But Krishna was on another mission, informed her he would do it after completing his task. The same person, now we know, was born as Jana. A person called Tama was living in a village Ganga Khet on the banks of Godavari river. He belonged to the Chatur Varna. We mention about their Varna just to tell everyone is equal to God. Both husband and wife were devotees of Panduranga. They were very poor and were working very hard to meet their daily expenses. They did not have any children and prayed to Panduranga to bless them with a child. Panduranga blessed them with a girl child. Now we know this girl was none other than Gupja in the Krishna avatar. Both Dama and his wife had a strange dream. In that dream, Vitala asked them to hand over the girl for his service at Pandharpur. It took very long for them to come to Pandharpur. Maybe the girl Jana was around 10 years old. Such a tender age, a beautiful child. They came during Kartika Ekadasi. Ashada Ekadasi, otherwise Sarvasayana Ekadasi, where Vitalan will go to sleep. We call it as Palli Kolludal, Tirupalli Kolludal. Kartika Ekadasi, that is Uddhana Ekadasi, where Vitalan will wake up. Tirupalli Eluchi. Only devotion is important in Pandharpur. Thousands and thousands of devotees will come from different parts on these 2 days to worship Vitalan. The third day or sometimes the fourth day will be full moon day. Gopalakalla festival will be celebrated. They go to Gopalpuri near Pandarpur, which is near Pandarpur, to do Vanabhojan and Uriyadi Utsavam. What is Vanabhojan? It is assembling in the forest or in the garden with a prasadam, offer to God and share and eat. Uriyadi is a festive sport in which young people try to break pots filled with turmeric water suspended from a height using a long cane or stick. Dama must have worked hard and saved to come to this place. He worshipped Vitalan, participated in all the festivals celebrated in Gopalpuri and returned to Vitalan temple. After worshipping Vitala again, they started to return. But the girl did not want to move from that place and she was sitting at the main entrance of the temple. In spite of requesting, insisting, the girl was not ready to accept the parents' request. Even her own mother's tears did not change her. Now the parents understood the meaning of the dream. With a heavy heart, they left the girl there itself and returned to their village. It is not new for us. We have seen Nammalvar who stayed under the tamarind tree and one more child raised by goddess Mahalakshmi in Madurai. I have seen that in a Tamil movie. Always Namadeva would be the last person to go home from temple. He saw this beautiful and small child. He could immediately understood the history of this girl in this birth as well the previous birth. How to take this girl home? Already Namadev's family was a very big family. How many of them? Namadev's parents, Namadev's wife, and his 4 sons and 1 daughter, and then Namadev's own sister. Apart from that, every day a lot of devotees, Bhagavatas, who come to have food in his house. Those days there were no hotels and only local devotees provide them food to other devotees who come from different places. So Namadeva's house would be always crowded. The ladies of that house would be always engaged in domestic works, never ending, no mixie grinder or gas stove, so grinding wheat in the grindstones, preparing chapati, fetching water from Chandrabaha river for all the household work. They had to prepare dried cow dung cake. That is varati in Tamil for cooking. See, we people have stopped using it long ago and now we are with the gas stove. Nowadays, it is available in Amazon. They call it as dried cow dung cake. I actually took varieties meaning only from Amazon. Gunabai and Rajai became old and tired, so they were considering keeping a maid in the house. Namadeva knew this. He thought, if I take this girl home, Amma will be angry as there is an additional family member. Though Amma is a good lady, she becomes arrogant because of age and non-stop work. Let me take this girl as a maid. So Namadeva took this girl home. As he expected, as he entered home, Gunava was asking, Nama, who is this girl? Why you brought girl child home? Namadeva replied, No, Amma, this is a girl lost in the crowd. People will take materials left. But who will take a child, that too a girl child? I remember that you are in need of a maid. So I brought her here. Gunabai again asked, She is too young to do any work. Namadeva replied, She will learn, Amma. Girl child will learn soon. Anyway, Gunabai somehow she accepted. Namadeva informed Rajai to handle the girl gently. Treat her as our own child. She too agreed. But what would she do? Always Bhagavata Seva. The child started helping Rajai and soon all the house errands fell on her hands. And she too started working day and night because she loved to do service to the Bhagavatas. So she too loved doing that work. And automatically the workload became too heavy So, we will see how she managed it and what happened later in the next episode. Until then, see you. Hare Vitala.